Head coach Ben Johnson made a pretty wild move at the Bears last practice. So let's talk about this, people. What is going on, yo? Fox Sports all back at it with another video talking some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Please hit the bell icon so you are notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so let's talk about this. So mandatory minicamp is going on right now for the Chicago Bears. And I just saw something that I thought was pretty interesting. In the last practice, Ben Johnson threw what was a bit of a curveball at the players. So let me explain here. So this is coming from Scott Bair of the Marquee Sports Network, who said the following. Johnson conducted a more competitive practice on Wednesday that was designed to test what players have learned to this point. They ran situational drills of all types, generally in 11-on-11 situations. The biggest part of it, those sessions were unscripted. Really, everything that had been installed over the last few weeks was up, and we'll see the tape to see who handled it and who didn't, Johnson said. Some guys did better than others. You could tell out there, but it was good to see. It felt more like football, even though we didn't have the pads on, end quote. All right, so I thought that was pretty interesting. So essentially, he made the session unscripted, right? And usually, you know, you have things that you want to practice on in practice, right? You have things that you want to go through. And we're still, I would say, in the install phase. But now I think Ben Johnson's like, all right, I just want to see what the guys have learned. And I thought this was pretty creative. Again, to my knowledge, I don't remember seeing anything like this with the previous coaching staffs, or we saw, hey, stuff was unscripted. And I think Ben Johnson is doing a great job here of basically trying to simulate real life game experience, right? It's like, hey, in the game, if the play's broken down, do you know what to go to? If your reads aren't there, do you know what to go to? Like, essentially, it's kind of like throwing you into the fire and saying, hey, can you pull yourself out of this and make the right decisions? And I feel like that is what Ben Johnson was trying to achieve here. And I love it, folks. I love it because as much as I think Ben Johnson realizes that he wants everything to be detailed, to be meticulous, to be, you know, on time and on target, he realizes that football, you know, sometimes things get random and you want to be able to work through that. So that's what he basically did. He's like, look, you guys know what I've wanted from the offense now in the early part of it. Let's just go out and see what we can do here with it being unscripted, right? So go out and have 11-on-11s, but we're not going to call the plays. You guys are going to basically, you know, handle it being unscripted. So I thought this was just very creative from Ben Johnson. Again, man, this dude just keeps bringing layers to this coaching staff as far as what they can bring to the table that we haven't seen before. Again, I know we are going to wait until the games come, obviously, but we're in June, folks. All right, so we're talking about practice here. And yeah, he is just, you know, finding every which way to test these players. Remember when he talked about early on, it's like guys have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Well, when you don't know exactly what to do, you are uncomfortable, right? So then in those situations, you essentially, in a way, practice that so you get comfortable. So I just thought that was really cool and interesting, and I want to share with you guys. So yeah, man, Ben Johnson doing these unscripted sessions in practice. I think he's going to do a lot more of these so that, hey, you just know stuff when you see it, and it's not new to you because this will happen in the game, right? This will happen in the game. The defense will have a coverage that you didn't expect. Something's going to happen where it didn't go exactly according to plan, and you can't panic. You can't just, you know, completely lose it. You got to still have that composure to be able to go out there and make the right play. So that is essentially what Ben Johnson's trying to instill here, and I love it, folks. So let me know what you guys think about that, all right? Leave a comment down below. I thought that was cool. Let me know what you guys think. As always, appreciate it. Thanks for watching.